Sanbonani Dumelang Absheni, hello and welcome to Tsa-Sgela with Kgau. My name is Kgau, but you guys can call me KG, as you guys already know. And today we are going to be talking about software development, content creation, and many more. So you guys you better watch and you better subscribe and comment your thoughts and what you guys want to ask, of guests today. Ne? So, as you guys already know, we delve into the lives of professionals. We get the insights about the different various career fields, and we just want to know the ups and downs and the triumphs, the challenges you guys face as a software developer or as a content creator, and we just want to have just a little bit of a fun, relaxed conversation and just give the audience at least a bit of information for those who want to be content creators or for those who want to be software developers, right? So today's episode, we have a very special guest. She is a tech-focused content creator and a front-end developer with over 6 years of experience. She specializes in creating engaging content around software development, tech career advice, and lifestyle, helping her audience navigate the evolving tech landscape. With expertise in JavaScript, Python, and Flutter, she shares her valuable insights across YouTube and TikTok, connecting with aspiring developers, students, and tech enthusiasts. She is a dynamic partner for brands looking to engage with a diverse tech-savvy audience. So, hey guys, these people, they have experience. Yes, I'm talking to people who have experience. They know what they're doing. She has experience in YouTube, TikTok. You guys, you can check her, go TikTok and get.
Yeah.
Yes. So, ma'am, how are you?
I'm nervous.
You can't be nervous.
I'm nervous, but it's great to be here.
Ne?
And that's a nice intro.
You see? So I want you to just introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us who you are, where you come from, and just a brief introduction of who Nobantu is.
So my name is Nobantu.
Okay.
I come from East Rand, Guatemala.
Okay.
I was born and bred in the East Rand, Guatemala. I am the first daughter of 3 kids, raised by a single mother. And shout out.
Props to you.
And yeah. Do I say my age?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to say your age.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
That's
who you are.
Yeah, I have a young daughter.
Oh, that's cute. So we're gonna play a game just to get you.
Icebreaker.
No, it's not even a game. We'll get into the game maybe later,
Okay.
But I have questions for every section that we're gonna talk about. Just to ease you into the conversation because I'm nervous, and I'm like, girl, why are you nervous? I should be nervous. But so I want you to give us like a background of how you started your journey as a tech enthusiast and content creation, because I'm sure it started somewhere and you started with an interest in something and then it gradually grew. So just take us back there, tell us, how did you start this thing of software developing and content creation?
It's quite a weird story. So when I was in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do afterwards. I just wanted to do anything that has to do with mathematics because that's the only thing I was good at. So when I applied at varsity, I majored in chemistry and mathematics, and then computer science was a minor. I didn't know anything about computer science. Actually, when I saw computer science, I thought it was CAT, in high school. So I was like, easy stuff.
Yeah.
So I went to computer science. I failed my first tutorial and they were like, okay, so we were given a project. I didn't know what
is going on.
Because they'd give you on Monday and then expect it by Friday. And yeah, I copied from the internet, put it on project and I sent it. So the tutor that was mocking me was like, yeah, you copied this. I have to give you 0. And, but I'll teach you, because she was doing her honors. And I think she got it with shame. It's hard.
It's very hard.
So she taught me and I understood it and I fell in love with it from there. And I changed my majors to computer science and mathematics. So that's where my love for software engineering started. But with content creation, I didn't start with
posting things.
tech things.
Okay.
So I started in 2018, but I was creating hair content because I love hair. So I had that YouTube channel for a long time. It reached 19,000 subscribers. But when
you
I
better subscribe, guys.
No, I actually closed that channel.
Why? 19,000 and you close it.
Yeah, I was not posting anymore. So what happened was, I didn't finish at university. And then I found information about We Think Code, but it was so hard to find the information. And when I went to Joburg, I really thought it was a scam because there was no information whatsoever
about it.
So, I went there. That was 2020 during COVID. And I started my cohort. And then I started posting content like my vlogs at We Think Code on that channel. And then I realized that the people that subscribed to that channel were there for the hair content, not
for the
tech. So that's when I opened another channel, the Brand Codes, for tech.
On YouTube?
On YouTube, yes. So I had that channel since 2021. And I've been posting. And then I realized that people don't know much about these other programs that you can use. So I started talking about We Think Code, Umuzi, and whatnot. And that's where it started. So the other channel...
You didn't see what
I didn't. I didn't have time like I used to do my hair and all those things. So I was like...
So your hair thing, was it something that you've always done or wanted to do, like salongwana or?
Yeah, I loved hair. So even in high school, when I was like, I need anything to do with mathematics, but I love hair. Obviously, at home, they're not like, you're going to be a hairstylist. So I had the dreams, I'm going to be a mathematician who's a hairstylist. So I loved hair. And then I tried to even start like a business of braiding. But it took so much time. But in December, I was nice money-wise.
But December, that's when people want to do
even when you are not the best braider, you'll have customers because everyone
wants to.
So yeah, that's...
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, and then, with regards to the getting into university, did you have any challenges?
No.
Prior, you didn't have?
No, I didn't have any challenges. Well, at some point I wanted to do engineering, but I didn't qualify for the degree. Qualified for the diploma. And the diploma was in Dorenfontein.
Oh, UJ.
Yes. And I was like, hey, there's still people. I don't want to go there.
But
I was like,
Dorenfontein.
Never. I'm not going there. I'd rather do anything that has to do with mathematics. And it's at Auckland Park.
Okay.
Auckland Park, Bunting, or Kingsway. Yeah. So, yeah.
Mara we're from there, we are still surviving.
I was so scared.
But I understand you.
Even at UJ, I didn't make friends.
No.
My only friend was my boyfriend. And I stayed at rest inside. So I didn't when I go out, I go to Campus Square, come back.
No, do you like Kgau or Pumalanga?
Sorry?
Kgau or Pumalanga?
I stayed at Grains. It was Grainsag back then. I think now it's Moshate Heights or something.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay. No, it's not the one. Because I stayed on campus. Karu, you stayed
Kingsway.
Kingsway. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought... okay.
Yeah.
Mara, I'm still hurt, Dorenfontein, guys.
I'm sorry.
Mara, I understand because every single time there's no day that passes. Also, the gunshots. That place is just you need to be very with yourself.
That's what I was scared of. And I was scared of just Joburg as
Yeah.
a whole.
Then I'm still scared of Joburg. So how did you then develop your career in the Kanakin both JavaScript and both Python?
That's from university and when I was at We Think Code. We Think Code. That's what we do.
We Think Code is an app or it's...
No, We Think Code is it's an institution. It's a free institution.
Okay.
Where they have sponsors. I wouldn't say it's free because you go
pay.
there, you don't pay, but a sponsor pays for you. So after that, you have to work.
Okay.
So that's where I went.
And you learn only coding there or these other things?
It's just coding.
Oh,
but
nice.
It's different because it's a peer-to-peer learning. There's no lecturer. There's no...
I want to try it. Is it worth it?
It is worth it. Okay. I mean, now, when I went there, it was NQF level 5. Now it's a diploma. It's level 6. So yeah, it is worth it. I mean, I don't think I'd be here
if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So then, what inspired you to actually focus on this content creation and the coding in general, aside from the fact that people were not interested?
It was just I when I opened that channel, it was with my content. I didn't have this thing. I want to be a content creator. I just wanted to tell my story and advocate for We Think Code because it did change a lot of people's lives, especially because a lot of people didn't know about We Think Code. The people who knew about We Think Code were people who wanted a second chance. So you'd find someone maybe who masters, they're not getting a job, so they're at We Think Code. People who have honors in geography and they're not getting a job, they're at We Think Code. Like, there were people who were like 30, 31, but now there are people who know that after matric, I go to We Think Code. So for me, it was just advocating for We Think Code that you don't need the traditional way, spend so many years and...
at home.
Yeah. And it's free, so I know.
That's nice. And then what drives your content creation process? Like, more work? Because I'm sure obviously there's times when you're just like, I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm not even consistent. Like, I record a video when I want to record a video.
I mean, it's understandable because content creation, it's a lot of work.
And I just realized, Njomba, I started TikTok, that actually TikTok is a lot of work. It needs you to be consistent, to post like every day for you to get the numbers and all that, and for people to not forget about you. So
how do you then put yourself in that creative? Because I'm sure with TikTok you need to find ways to push the content. You can't always be, okay, I'm talking about technology and I'm pushing tech and stuff like that. You need to find a creative way to maneuver.
I don't know. I'm just trying.
You're just trying.
Especially with TikTok, I'm just doing it. Because with YouTube, I feel like it's easier. And when I opened the YouTube channel, it was not to be like, I want to be a content creator, this is my career. It was more like a diary, because I do my day in a life, I talk about my journey, and if I don't feel like posting, I won't post for a month or 3 months, And it's only now that I took it seriously that, hey,
let's do this thing. So let's go back to the We Think Code thing now. Do you mind explaining to us how long the program is? Like, when you're doing that coding thing, how, like, I'm hearing peer-to-peer, but what do I do when I get there?
Now the program is quite different from when I started. Okay. So when I started, you would write a test. It was games, and then you were called for open day to write another test, and then called for boot camp. The boot camp was either 4 months, but because I joined when it was COVID, it was 2 weeks. So 2 weeks of C#, you're
done.
You're learning, Then they're gonna call you back if you made it or not.
Did they also select? I thought.
Yeah, they also select, and then it was very hard, hey. And then, okay, you get your call back that, hey, you've been selected. And then we did, because of COVID, it messed up a lot of things, because it would be 8 months coursework and then 4 months
practical.
Yeah, you go to the company and internship, and then you come back 8 months again, and then another 4 months with the
company,
and then you do another year with the company. Then after that's up to you. If you continue, if the company decides to give you permanent or you go to another company, it's up to you. So that's how it went then. And even the languages, because we did C, Python, Java, and then for brownfields and all that. Now I think it's quite different. Yeah, it's quite different now. Yeah, even electives. I think they've started with data science as well. And now I think it's like 18 months, if I'm not mistaken, 18 or 16 months coursework. And then after you just go to the internship.
Yeah. Maybe it's because they added more things to the thing. It's interesting, hey? Because I've heard people say you should do coding. What? I'm just like, what's that? Like, I'm not about to be on the computer. Okay, yeah, computer, social media, but it's not the same as being on the phone, browsing through videos. And I've heard a lot of people saying, coding is the thing now because of the technology that we have these days and stuff. So I'll see if maybe I want to, but I think if you say it's free, then I'm convinced. I can't be paying right now. I'm not, So then how do you then stay updated with the content creation or the tech, trends and stuff like that? Because I'm sure it's coding, it's softwares, they change every day.
Yeah. For work, I mean, you need to, learn the new technologies, be up to date with tech news and whatnot. But for content, I don't know. I honestly just think of something and
you do it.
I think this is something that people would, this is knowledge that some people need, and that's it.
You just post. And then how's the kind of software development? How is it different from coding, or is it the same thing?
It's the same thing. It's programming. Coding is writing code. So as a software developer, you write code. As a software engineer, you write code. Please don't ask me what's the difference between software development and software engineering.
I was about to ask.
Because when you get a job, I don't know.
When you just know software development.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Let's leave it. Let's leave the software engineering because it makes sense. You have 6 years of experience with this field. Any challenges that you've came across during the 6 years?
Yes, imposter syndrome. Like feeling like you don't belong. So many times I felt it. This is not for me.
And then how do you move from that state of?
It takes time. It takes time, especially I think I felt it mostly at We Think Code because there were a lot of smart people, I'm not going to lie. And although I had experience from UJ, it was not as
hectic.
Yeah, and people would just be, you have this problem.
What's going on?
And then it was less ladies. So it's like also you have to prove that I belong here, and sometimes when you're in a group, I don't know, men in the tech industry, please, they need to fix that. Because for women, if they're in the teams, like you need admin work. Just do the admin work and don't do the big stuff.
Okay.
And that also makes you feel like,
what's
so
wrong?
You don't believe that
they
I'm
don't
capable,
trust you.
So yeah, it's just, I think how I got out of that is just seeing my work when I'm done. It's okay. Oh, actually.
You do belong. Yeah.
Because, imposter syndrome is a real thing. It's because you find even people who've been coding their whole life. Someone is like, I've been coding since I was 12. Okay. I thought this was cat.
Mara guys, See, now when you were busy playing outside with skipping, you guys are busy coding.
Yeah, and it's quite
Wow.
difficult because for women also, like, you come back sometimes, you have to cook, you don't have time to
Yeah.
experiment these things. Some other people, some other guys, they're new coding because of gaming, so they'd game so much they'd be bored of gaming, and then they'd start with configs and see how it works, you know. As ish, it's
You have to
different.
think about so many things in your thing.
Before, you know.
You think of coding and stuff like that. No, that makes sense. Yo, I can imagine because vele abafana, like they can be intimidating sometimes, especially when it comes to things they feel they are more so for men and not for us ladies. Because it happens even in the engineering industries or mining or kanake what's this? The game, the software. I'm sure you also get those things where hey, they think like, hey, this is for us. You guys,
this is not your field.
this is not your that's why you're saying or administration.
Like, just do admin.
Just
and then let the
be the secretary. Oh, shame, man. So then how can you share any like success stories or engagements that you've had from your content? Like people coming to you and just telling you, okay, you know what, with this information I've done this, I've,
With We Think Code, a lot of people, I think a few weeks back, I went to We Think Code and a lot of people were like, hey, I know you from your channel. I'm actually here because of your channel.
Oh.
So it's really hard, like hard.
Nice thing.
Even some messages that like, yo, I do We Think Code because of you. You know, so yeah, that makes me feel like, oh, I did something.
Don't you think it also motivates you to keep going?
Yes. But yeah, that's true.
But what you?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, imposter syndrome is a thing.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like maybe I don't belong here. Maybe I want to do real estate because I think I've done my part. Some people
With
are there
that,
now.
yeah.
Maybe I don't need to continue.
Real estate.
I don't know why.
Wow.
Oh, I watched a reality show and I was like, that's
nice.
Cool.
Maybe you can do something in real estate. Maybe when are your purpose in life is just come into this department, save your purpose, and then go to another one. Yeah. Maybe you have different, just to be here and just visit. Hi guys, go to the next one.
Maybe. Because honestly, I don't know.
Are you tired? I feel like you're tired of content creation. Like you at that
Not
point
necessarily tired of content creation. I feel like I've served my purpose of giving people knowledge. What else can I do?
Maybe you can visit schools
and then talk in front of people.
Yes.
Yeah. I was actually
school to tell them, guys, coding is so nice. Come.
I'm a very shy person. I was telling a friend of mine who does talks, and he was like, "No, you should also do talks." I'm like, my voice will start sounding like a gravel on a ghost on gravel. Like I'm sorry,
it's not your thing. I'm reading kind questions that I've had for you here, so don't mind. So how then do you make sure, how do you see the tech industry in the next like 5 to 10 years?
I think there'll be a bit of a shift with AI. Like I think people need to like learn new technologies that are moving towards AI. I see data science, data
Taking over.
It's taking over. So I think people should
venture into
it. But is software development, I mean, we're all on apps, we all use websites. So I don't think, because there was this thing that it's becoming saturated, like everyone is joining it. But I feel like what's the saying?
There's more space for everyone.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the same thing that happens with some career fields, engineering and all those things. They become saturated. hopefully in the coding or what space, there's more job opportunities for those
So when they
people.
become saturated value, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing, like a real thing. That's why most of the times I feel like companies make making these interview processes very hard because there's a lot of us who are looking for jobs. So there's a lot of people in that space, and not the demand. It's not high. The supply is high, but demand it's very low. Totally, out of 8,000 applications, they only take 50 people to come and be interviewed, and out of those 50 people, they take like 3. They're only looking for 3 people. So what's going to happen to those
Other people who have
exactly?
qualifications.
Wabon?
Well, yeah, because also with software engineering, it's not just the traditional way of it's a skill. With boot camps like We Think Code, and there will be a lot of us. Yeah, it does make sense, but I feel like there'll be more jobs created to maintain AI and all those things.
So you think people should come into the AI space? And
Yeah, if they're interested, if it's
Okay.
something that they love, because also I've realized that a lot of people do it for the money. I think we also did it for the money. They promised us money, and then we got there. Where's the money?
there's no money. But
know?
how did you find out about this thing, COVID? People are sick.
I found out about We Think Code 2018, but I I did the game, and then I just
Oh, you were playing a game.
so you play a game,
Oh,
then
okay,
you
the
play the
test.
game. Now it's
A
something
testing
else,
and
yeah.
stuff.
And then, well, I didn't make it, and so I had it in my mind, and then I knew about Umuzi, because Umuzi is not just software engineering. There's copyright, there's photography, and all those things. So someone told me about Umuzi, and then I remembered We Think Code. I was like, let me apply to both, and We Think Code.
So Umus is also an institution.
Yes, it's
Oh,
an
okay.
institution.
Okay. Is it also free?
Last time I checked,
Oh, it was free.
It was free, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So can you give us like maybe 5, should I say 5 or 10 tips? Okay, 5. Nay. 5 tips about like software kind of development or content creation, how to maintain it, or how to just be a successful software developer or a successful content creator, or just to be consistent, as you said, Hori.
That's
Consistency.
ish.
Yeah, or just to make like grow in the industries. Yeah.
I think for I'll just do maybe 5.
Okay.
For software development, I think you need to know who you are, so that even when imposter syndrome pops
Happens.
up, you don't feel like
Giving up.
you're giving up. 2, keep up with the latest technologies. Make sure that you like at least like what you're doing, because if you don't,
Yeah, I feel like that's a problem in every industry. You find people who don't like it, and we just there because, as you said, money and just for other reasons, and that's why we don't have that like we don't stay that long in those industries. Yeah.
because I feel like coding is just like mathematics. You know, when you're in high school, people hate mathematics because they don't understand it. So if you don't like it, you won't understand it, and you
Is
won't
it the
survive.
same as you have to practice every day?
Yes.
Okay. I think I should have done coding. As a mate was my thing.
Yeah.
Manje re phaphile, but
I think it's because we didn't know much
About
them.
it,
Like I said, I didn't know what
anything
it was.
about it.
And even my friends,
They didn't know
about computer science. We knew CAT. We thought we were going to do
computer.
PowerPoint and Word and Excel.
And then you get there, there's a
You
lot
have
of
to
what
install
Java.
code blocks. What is that? You know? So I think we a lot of people didn't know about it then. It was not a subject at most schools.
Schools, yeah.
So yeah. And then with the tips, another tip, if you do like coding, get other hobbies
to do.
Yeah, because I feel like burnout is real, and some people just live in their world of coding. You ask someone, "What do you do in your free time?" I game. Shoot, you're always on the computer.
Don't you guys get affected? The
You know, so
eyes,
some people just go outside, touch some grass.
Might touch some grass.
Because burnout is real.
It's very real. Yo.
Yeah, I think I have 4 tips.
And then content creation.
Content creation, just be who you are.
Mm.
Know what you're doing.
What you doing? Mm.
Are you giving out advice? Like, what's the purpose of you opening a channel? What else? Just be consistent. Not the best, the
No, I
best
wanted this one, Shem. I'm with you on this one, Shem. Like, be consistent. Be consistent, yes, but obviously some things happen and you're not that consistent. And sometimes you'd find that you upload a video right now. And one thing I've realized about people with regards to what we are doing, people don't like learning about things they should be learning about, right? They don't want to be told, okay, this is what you're doing, what.
Yes.
And then if something comes, yeah, drama or rumors or something,
They give up.
They that's when they're more into it. No, I mean like the content creation that we do. And when are you doing, giving out advice about code, about technology, coding and stuff like that. People would want to try it out because obviously maybe they sitting unemployment rate or
Yes.
But then now, let's say something comes and it's giri rumors, mukozi. They'll hop on it.
That's true.
But learn about coding and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't do it now. Even me myself, I think it's more
entertaining.
Exactly, yeah, it's more entertaining. But I feel like if we learned more, did our research more about these type of things, maybe we would get something, out of it and stuff like that. So then, okay, you said 5 tips. You gave us 2 for content creation. I think consistent, knowing who you are, being yourself,
and trust. I think put shyness away. I don't know how many videos
you did.
I did, and I was like,
it's not the one.
It's not the one. But you never know. I think people who succeed are people who don't really care. Like they do what they have to do and
post
push it.
Yeah.
Guti, what happens afterwards?
None of their business.
You thinking, yo, how are they going to take this? Yo, what if I offend some? I don't think it works. It's something that I have to work on as well. But yeah, just believe in yourself to say, okay, I created this video. Let me edit it and push it. After that,
I mean, you don't wake up one day and you already perfect, right?
Yes.
Things take time. That's why we have, you grow as a content creator or as someone. So obviously, if you shy, little now we were shy when we started these podcast things. First episode, it was a mess, But as you go through, as you upload more, as you get into, in touch with the camera and stuff like that, that's when you realize, okay, you get used to it. Yeah. And then
and I think my last one is just start.
Just start, ne?
Yeah. How I started, I kept telling my mom, I want to, I think for a year, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Hey, my mom was like, I am tired of hearing that song. It's getting boring now.
No.
I was like, okay, no, I need to start. So.
Did you start the channel during your varsity years?
Yes.
And how was that?
It was, I only had, like, for the longest time, I had 100 subscribers. Like, I didn't have this thing, it's going to blow up. Because I am a shy person. Yeah. I don't usually go out and all those things. So I just started, did my hair content and then put it out there. My family and friends were supporting me. And then where I come from, a lot of people supported me. And yeah, it was just that for a long time.
So what, from your experiences, what advice would you think you've learned from everything that you've gone through as a content creator, as a software developer, even during COVID? Now I was thinking people are at
At
home.
home.
People, yo,
We're traveling
Kanti,
with masks.
yo, people with masks, Kanti, people are
Coding.
busy coding. Hey, banna.
Yeah. Just believe in yourself. I think I've done a lot of different things. At some point I went to do sales. So looking at it now, it's like, yo, I've tried a lot of things and I'm proud of myself that I tried and I thought, okay,
You've
this
explored
is not for me. This is for me. And this, I don't know where I am right now. Maybe I should try real estate. And I know at some point I'll get to a point where I'm like, okay, this is for me. And now I need stability. Like I can't be
moving around.
Yes.
I mean, your thing is not far from me. Personally, now I've been changing. Even though I've went to school for this thing, I'm still not sure. Am I gonna last? I don't think I'm gonna last because I mean we explore every day, Anker, and that's the goal just to find that one for you and stuff like that. So, how's your schedule on a daily basis as a
Content creator,
yeah,
educator, and a student.
you
Yeah, I am continuing my studies.
okay.
I'm finishing what I started. Hopefully,
You're gonna
it's
finish.
It's harder now because I have a daughter, so I stay. It's just me and my daughter. So waking up, I take my daughter to school, and then fortunately I work from home, and that's to work, and she comes back and it's my time with her. And when she goes to sleep, I try to study. So content is like on weekends when she goes to her dad. Yeah. So that's my schedule.
That's your schedule. Mara, it's a rata dilo, Mara. We like things, and when we are in there, we like to complain or yo. But I feel like being busy is better than not
Being busy.
doing anything at all.
True.
As long as you're exploring, as long as you're trying to find out like what's going on, and the ultimate goal is to just pay bills and make sure, hurry. I
think that's the most depressing thing, that we should vary our main purpose in life
is to pay bills.
Pay bills.
No, man, you'll be. Would you recommend someone to do content creation or again software? Which one would you recommend them to do?
I mean, software engineering, you're guaranteed
A job.
Okay. 9 to 5. Content creation is like, it pays you, but it takes time. Especially with YouTube. YouTube takes time. You need to love what you're doing. I did it with this channel. I started 2021. I only got monetized this year. So you need to like it to keep on posting.
You just need to be patient.
Yes. So if you do choose content creation, then you must know what you're doing. Like, have a goal. For me, I'm just doing it. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I'm not consistent. But if you have a goal and you're someone who doesn't want to work for other people,
that's the goal.
Do content creation. If you're like me, you need something stable.
Stable, yeah.
Then go to software engineering.
Do you guys have any challenges go software developing?
In terms of?
And Kgau, you're working as a software, right? Do you have experiences? How's the workplace?
Oh, you mean at work? We do have challenges. I mean, because companies are different. My challenge with my current company is documentation. It's so frustrating how some people don't document. And it's funny because when I was at We Think Code, we all used to hate documentation. But when you're at a workplace and you realize I can't move forward if there's no documentation. So there are some struggles. I mean, it's different personalities. I work for an international company. So not just that, culture differences. I work for a company where they're from Germany, and Germans are direct. They're factual. And with us, like, you need to be, you can't just say this is trash or this is, be soft about it,
Approach.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's that. And you have to understand where they are coming from. And they also have to understand
where you guys are coming from.
So those are the struggles that
you guys face. And then you studied at UJ, no? Software developing.
It was BSc Mathematical Science. I majored in maths and computer science.
And how long was that program? Yeah, mathematical.
It was 4 years. It was an extended, and I did it until third year, and then I had some complications at home,
and then you just
Do
you think, Kara, you said you loved maths and coding is similar? Did that help you? What you did at GJ help you with the coding and stuff?
I think when the lady explained to me, I was like, "Oh, this is simple."
Something okay.
If I apply my maths knowledge, then I can do it. And that semester, I got a distinction. I was like, I got this, Moss.
Yeah.
This is,
something.
So, yeah.
Where do you see yourself, content creation, from now?
Well, I'd like to be consistent and start getting paid for it.
Don't worry, man. These things, you said it now, or these things take time.
Yes.
And it's not about the money. These are the lies that we have to tell ourselves as YouTubers. It's not about the money, because this is YouTube. We are talking about YouTube. We can even take 20 years.
Yes.
This is.
So yeah, I think for me, if I could just be consistent and I spread more knowledge about God knows
content thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I see my content creation.
What are your plans moving forward from Kanaging software? Do you want to venture into more coding, digitalized things?
No, I think my goal is to move up in a way where I code less. Like, I tell people, you should do this. Maybe you should do this.
You're telling us to do it, and when you're not doing it.
I think that's where I see my, like, a project manager, lab and not code.
The things they do, they make us do. Yana, she's telling you guys to do it. Mara, I feel like, guys, you can come to coding, just learn about it. You have what's your YouTube channel? The coding one.
The brand codes.
And then the here one, she.
Yeah, it's not there
But
anymore.
I still feel like you can go back, because people do hair, right?
Yeah, it's still there. I put my videos on private.
Oh,
I don't know if maybe I'll change it to something else. At least I know I have 19,000 subscribers.
How do you, bruh? Some of us, you haven't reached 1,000. But guys, please check out Brand Codes on her YouTube channel so you guys can get more insights about coding. I'm sure there's just so many videos about everything that you guys need to know about coding. And, guys, don't just sit at home and think you know everything, and, just explore different career fields. Maybe you'll find something that you love and will make you money. And just explore. Don't limit yourself. So, do you have any other social media platforms?
It's on TikTok. It's at the Nobantu the brand, and I'm not that active on Instagram.
Apparently, Instagram is that app you don't want to. So put yourself there, because
people will see
the
my
pressure.
modeling pictures. Like, what do you do? So yeah.
Oh, you're not active on Instagram?
I am. It's more personal.
Okay.
My album.
Okay, so YouTube and TikTok only.
And LinkedIn.
And LinkedIn.
It's Nobantu Gumbi.
Okay, so you guys heard her. If you want to be part of the podcast, you can just write to us, email us at Tsa-Sgela1@gmail.com. Just make sure your story is, has weight, but Thank you for coming
Thank
to
you
join
for having
us.
me.
I hope you guys do like check her YouTube because you'll find more information about coding. So you can also check us on social media pages. You'll get in the description. There's everything there you need to know. Lena, you can check me out on Instagram. But if you have any questions, concerns about coding and everything, comments or her YouTube channel, you'll find everything. Even her YouTube channel is more active. Rena here, we don't deal with coding like specifically, but you can find that information there. So we'll see you guys next time.